Hi guys, welcome back to blah, 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 blah. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. Hope everyone's doing well. So today is my birthday, and ever since I started streaming, I decided to make that day something important. And by doing that, I mean I'm doing charity stuff now on that day. Yeah, last year it was a charity about trying to fundraise to help with animals that are suffering around the world. But this year decided to do something that's touching a lot of people, myself included. I got touched by that cancer, and I thought it was something that is very important and that it needs to be addressed correctly. So if you want to help, I'm trying to raise, I know it's a lot of money. I'm just trying to do it because I think it's the right thing to do. Raise some money to stand up to cancer society that helps for trying to research solutions to make it so that it doesn't touch as much people as it does today, helping out on making a world a better place. With that, we'll start with a very special game that I thought was fitting for this event, that dragon cancer. So without further ado, let's start this adventure together. If the sound is too much, let me know as well. Thank you, Tini. Hope you're doing well. I'm a duck. We're a duck.
Share with Joel.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oh. It's bread. It's a duck. Right. Thanks, Tini.
Oh, don't touch the birds. No, 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 no. Don't touch the birds.
Don't touch the
No,
birds.
gross. Yuck, 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 yuck.
It's a duck.
Did you see that one almost bit him? No. Hold on. Hey. Careful, careful, careful. Here. Here's some more.
It's a duck. He's ducking around.
Yeah, throw mine.
Look, oh, guys, give Joel some bread.
Oh, whoa. That's the wolf.
Well, Isaac, you gotta give him little pieces. He doesn't understand. Here you go, Joel. Here's a piece. Okay, no, you throw.
Joel's almost 5, right?
Yeah.
But he can't talk.
It's true.
Yeah.
We always can talk.
Yeah, I know.
Why can't he?
Well, Joel got sick right after he turned 1.
Kind of slowed him down a little bit, buddy.
He's so
So
happy.
he's just slower than most kids. I think eventually he'll catch up.
You think Joel will read?
Yeah, I think Joel will read eventually.
Well, of course. He's just the way. Because, you know.
Yeah.
He wants more bread.
You're supposed to be a boy. But he's a baby. He's a boy baby.
Yep, he's a boy baby. That's just about right. You know, there's lots of things Joel isn't good at, but there's some things he is good at. What is he good at?
He's eating, laughing.
Yeah.
I'm good at making him laugh.
You are good at making him laugh. How do you make him laugh?
I fall down.
Yeah.
No.
That's really funny when you fall down.
He's gonna show us what he loves.
Yeah.
The duck is not eating the bread though. Park at the edge of the world.
What does Joel love? Wawa.
Wawa.
In cups, bathtubs, and the warm, wet tongues and the cool fur of Das. And maybe the sweet was of daily affection, and bye-byes, and blown kisses, and more. Oh, always more. This full list of words. So few words.
I'm sometimes clicking out of the screen. Like the art style. I clicked again outside of it. Sorry, I think there's probably something I can do. Resolution, full screen. It is in full screen. Oh boy, what did I do? Oh goodness, what happened? What? Okay. Fantastic. Hide. Back. Okay. I don't like big cherry tree. I prefer the path on the side that's brighter.
What is pain without a word for it? What is hope without a word for it? Who is God? What is joy?
That is a lot of good questions.
Who am I to him? Dada.
He is Dada.
Just giving Jill a kiss.
Give him a kiss.
Oh,
Can you give Zoe a kiss? Zoe kisses.
Ready? Set. You say hi, Zoe. Go. Now give Jill a kiss.
ready, set, go.
Do it again. Big kiss.
Okay, Jill. Ready, set, go. Just giving Jill a kiss.
Give him a kiss. Can you give Zoe a kiss?
Obviously, the stream is going to be different than usual. I'm gonna be more, well, for now at least. That's why we're doing this.
He's in a hospital, so they're taking care of him, and that's how he gets his food. His food goes through that too. Yeah. Yeah. You want to touch him? Yeah. Why don't you just pat his cheek, okay? Okay. Pat his cheek.
Because I think it's better
See?
take our
It's
time in
Joey.
this one and
Yeah.
enjoy the actual event
You wanna
about
touch
it.
him, Caleb? No. Okay. You can just pat his head over here if you want. What do you think, Isaac? He's in a hospital, so they're taking care of him, and that's how he gets his food. His food goes through that too.
Since it's more of a, no,
Ready,
enjoy the situation,
set,
enjoy the story.
go.
Go!
So funny.
Oh, we're doing it now.
Okay, Joel. Ready? Set. Go. Hey babe, just got done at the doctor. Now they think that maybe he's throwing up all the time because he has acid reflux. So they gave me a medication and we can give it to Joel, and they said we have to give it at least 3 full days. But that if he's still throwing up after that we can come back. And I mentioned the head tilt thing again, even though they keep saying it's not related, but you always have to mention that one weird outlying thing. So I told them how his head was tilted to the right, but they still say that that's probably not related at all. So I guess we'll just give this a try, and I don't know, I'll tell you more about it when we get home.
Who's that? I was telling Caleb that Joel's doing really well. Yeah. He's been very.
Whee!
Here comes Joel.
Sadly, as much as I would like that the story keep on going and being so lighthearted, we all know why we're here.
Fear is cancer's preservative, cancer's embalming oil. And you, O accuser, are fear's oil salesman. You're a snake, a serpent, a dragon with snuffed out coal on his breath, molting, and talons broken from the struggle to free yourself of your own skin.
That dragon cancer. On hospital time.
Hey, do you want to rock? Okay, let's rock. There we go. Oh, shh, 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 shh.
Hey, babe, I was just thinking, do you ever think maybe Joel can hear better than he's supposed to be able to? Because I know, like, it's supposed to be moderate to severe hearing loss, but sometimes, like today, he hears music playing before I do. So I saw him dancing, and I had to look around to hear that a song was playing. And I just don't, like, if his hearing loss is that bad, I can't imagine. I don't know, I just wonder about it. Anyway, call me later. Bye.
Small baby. Um. Oh. Hello. Oh, those are like, the gloves for doctor, so you can keep your hands clean, but blown off into a balloon. And there's more coming. Oh. uh, that's not good. Am I supposed to avoid? I guess. Huh. Okay. That's a lot of them. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Oh. No. Oh no.
Joel.
Hi. How are you doing, little man?
Oh, hey.
Oh,
I just wanted to take a shower. Is that okay? Are you okay with Joel? Okay, thanks.
oh, Dogo. Oh, big Dogo. Like me.
It's a real puppy.
Is your leg okay? She's lying on your leg. She doesn't seem to mind. It's fine. She's sending your hands too.
Joel, what's this? What's this, buddy?
That's peanut butter.
He loves it.
Okay.
Correct. Sit. Easy. Easy. Hey, easy, Axel. Isn't that funny? Isn't that goofy? Yeah. He snatches it out of your hand. You got the puppy. You got the puppy.
Hello, Haya.
We're just gonna teach you how to say Axel.
Oh, really?
The doggy.
Oh. I'm surprised how many people I met recently that had their anniversary in July.
Oh, that's so cute. She's so calm. She doesn't, little dogs are get mean.
These dogs have gone through so much training.
Oh,
Doggy kisses, huh?
and not react at all. That's so
And
sweet.
they go through a lot of There we go, bud.
It's a real puppy. It's a real puppy.
How you doing, Haya?
The doggy.
I keep clicking outside box. I think I closed up the other window. I did close the other window. God darn it. Once again. Okay. Go. End of treatment party. Family in Color by Caroline. Unusual Gravity by Hydrail. Starlight Hippo. Colors of Valor. Dessin Capucine. Brittany. Once again. How are you guys doing, by the way? Everyone is having a good evening so far? Or a good day? Wherever you are. Keeps clicking on the outside box. Offspring by Chris Abbey. Dance like no one's watching. Journey in Light and Darkness by Sylvie Walgren. So many hard pieces. The Life by Martin Walgren. Celine, Yellow Kayak. Entitled Falling Slowly by Jeff Moore. Stop clicking out of the window. Damn it. Oh, did it again. Did not manage to.
Hey, I'm cleaning up eggs again. A dozen eggs on the kitchen floor again. So we have to get a new lock for the fridge. Do you... Ugh, it's so hard to clean up eggs from the floor. Like, they just spread around and they don't come clean no matter what you do.
Yeah.
So, I'm just so frustrated, but... You should have seen them together. They were so proud of themselves. Joel and Elijah just sitting there with their eggs.
Oh no.
Isaac said he thinks they want to be cookers. Alright. Talk to you soon. Bye.
I keep closing the window. I don't mean to. There, wait, stop it. Because it keeps sliding on the outside. Maybe... I thought putting it in full screen would have fixed it. Another phone. Amy, one new voicemail. Oh, okay, I think the mouse
Hey,
is not
honey,
going
we're on
on
our
the
way
other
home
side
from the
anymore.
hospital now. So if you wanted to preheat the oven starting in about 30 minutes, that would work, and we could throw in that lasagna. Do you know how they celebrate off-treatment day, like when kids are done with their treatments? I guess maybe you don't because you're not in the clinic as much as I am, but on someone's last day, they always bring them a cake and they sing Happy Off Therapy Day to you. Anyway, that happened today. I mean, it happens a lot, but today I cried. I just wanted that day so bad, you know? I just like, we're not ever gonna get that day. If he's better, we won't know that he's better. We don't get a day. Anyway, okay, call me if you can. Like, there's probably traffic, so I could talk on my way home. All right, bye.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, I was not expecting that. Lumbar picture, MRI scan, blood transfusion, radiation treatment. Think was fine. Was fine. Oh my god.
Well, how long is it gonna be before we can have some answers? Did anyone ask the doctor?
Okay, is it just the doctor on call, or is this our doctor? Well, because the on-call doctor is just a resident.
Yep.
Is there a way we could talk to our doctor? It just seemed like yesterday.
I did not do it.
I just want to know what the plan is.
It's because
Who canceled the treatment?
Isn't it dangerous for him not to get it? I thought he needed that.
I know you're just doing what the orders say, but can I just talk to the doctor that ordered it?
I'm not that bad at controlling cards, you know? Not like I meant to crash. But don't press X without. I love you. I'm the perfect father. I give you joy. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. I know everything about you. You're my treasure. You're not a mistake. I choose you. Hope. You are my offspring. will never leave you. Roar Over Me by Eric Homeland. Supposed to be active. The temple, what? Oh, temple something. Oh. Oh no. The temple of the end.
Hey, it's you again. I love you, my friend.
Oh.
This is my favorite game. Do you want to see? Watch out, started.
Huh.
You touch it right here, then the big lion comes.
Right here.
You know a scary lion? It's so loud. I can roar just like him. Yeah, hear me roar? Why? Don't be afraid. You might want to cover your ears.
Okay.
Here comes the animals. Pterosaurs is my favorite.
Lots of them. Seems like he's having fun. Waking up. Thanks to all of To all my UIHC kids and families, Greg Rice. Mattis Dewey, 1988, 2008. Not really the time to be doing this kind of thing, Haya, you know? But, oh, wow, that's a lot of things. Yeah, I know that. Bradley Seward, miss you always. 4 years old. My hero, Henry. To everyone who has ever died of cancer, especially my father and grandmother, rest in peace, Hank, Marsha, and all the rest of you beautiful, beautiful people. I hope that whatever becomes of you, you're presently better off than you were at the end of your life. We miss you. Jason Sanchez, forever in our heart, 28 years old. A fate like children and love like Christ. Also, I'm about to eat very soon, so I won't be eating right now. I'll be eating once the thing is ready. Why do it if it's not fun? In memory, Rick Miller. If every hour wounds, let us sit a minute. In loving memory of Maria and Emil Kozlowski. Love you, Papa. Even now, you still make me off. I miss you, Rachel. Take my tears, love. It will carry you on. I still love you, girl from Mars. We belong to each other. There is a lot of message. So many of them. Each one of these cards is a story on their own. A moment in time, person that was loved. And a place inside where there is joy, and the joy will burn out the pain. Matt, we miss you every day. In honor of Joshua and his many St. Judy's friends. Love to our healthy little man, Jackson D. Spender, sir. Be strong and never stop believing. So it goes. Don't let speed bumps become the mountains they try to be. I get the message, but maybe don't do that in real life. Don't do it, especially for my 3 years old self. You ain't seen nothing yet. We will always love you, and we miss you greatly. Patrick, you drank out of all glasses. I miss you. Dragons live forever, but not so little boys. In memories of Douglas Anderson. Look at how many cards there are. Joshua, the strong gentleman, mommy and daddy loves you. Lanny, we miss you and we'll always love you. Be alive, love life, and all of those in it. This is part of history now. Those still fighting, stay strong. Fly me to the moon. The long journey is never walked alone. Dit nev er meg den styrken jeg trenger I live it. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Go get on with your badass self. Lady Ben, we miss and love you. I went so far, still fighting. To CHW, thank you for our miracles. EKM and ELM. In loving memory of Alan Robertson. 1946-2006. Amy Sunderman, 2014 journey cancer free by grace. Amanda, we love and miss you. We'll see you again. Daniel, look forward to seeing you in heaven. Session. Christopher Logan, loving father, always remembered. Our love from Kay, Mal, and Nana. This is gonna be hard. I'm sorry guys, it's not good. Oh, okay.
When the ducks work together, they can fly Farmer Bill to town.
Okay.
The cows and the horses get together for cards at night.
Huh.
The pigs wash the dishes after supper.
Good.
Farmer Bill can control space and time.
That's OP.
I'm sorry, guys. It's not good.
No.
Has had a recurrence.
No.
Where is it?
Size matters. If I know how big it is, I
It's in the
can
frontal
face it.
cortex.
I can size it
And
up.
it's quite small at this point, but unfortunately the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy.
I guess I have imagined it.
With an ATRT,
I've
as soon as
imagined
you
it
have
a
recurrence of
lot,
any
but not
kind,
like this.
It is fatal.
It's different.
It's only a
I thought
matter
I
of
would
time
sob
before it spreads to
uncontrollably
several locations.
or puke just right on the floor.
We've already thrown all the
I thought I'd
chemotherapy
shake
we
or
have.
wail or something.
We can't continue to give him chemotherapy
guess
that
this
we
is
know it's resistant
shock.
to.
Tragedy, he said. That's right. That's the perfect word for this. It's a tragedy. I wonder if he says that every time. He's crying a little. I love him for that. He's not callous, he's genuinely sad. She is too.
So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
We're very good at end of life care. We're very good at managing the pain and masking symptoms at the end of life. How long are we talking about?
I'm still crying.
Prediction time again. No matter what I say, they'll wish it was longer. But sometimes longer is worse. A few weeks to maybe 4 months.
Is Nick crying?
How long are we talking about?
How am I gonna hold it together now?
A few weeks to maybe 4 months.
And there it is. They get it now.
The MRI?
They've always been.
Sometimes I wish we could just leave them waiting a few more minutes, because once they get this news, their life never goes back to how it was before.
Well, it's in the frontal cortex.
Those were their last
And it's
normal
quite small at
minutes,
this point, but
and they
unfortunately the
didn't even
size
know
isn't
it.
terribly important.
I'm glad he's so good at this. He takes the losses so personally. Joel's looking good. He's been making progress, his weight is up. It's just hard to believe that we only made it halfway through chemotherapy. It was rough at first, but I really started to think that he was gonna make it.
Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy.
You can see it from every character
I'll
perspective.
nod my head.
With an ATRT,
Yeah, whenever I ask
something
sciencey
happens
questions, I
at any
nod my head,
time. It is fatal.
digesting every Latin word,
It's only a matter of
hoping it
time
will
before
stick
it
to my
spreads
ribs,
several locations.
become part of me.
We've already thrown all
That
the
if I ask
chemotherapy
enough
we have.
questions, that maybe I can get my
Can't
brains
continue
around
to
this
give him
cancer,
chemotherapy that we know it's resistant
and I
to.
can choke it to death. I love asking good questions. It impresses them. They'll be impressed with the way we handle all of this. Such good, thoughtful parents that ask such good questions.
So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
try after all because they love us. And they love Joel, and
We're very good at managing the pain and masking symptoms at the end of life.
Makes me think of my grandmother. When I was young.
Okay, I said fatal. I said not curative. Have I said the word death yet? I can tell they understand, though. A whole new vocabulary. All the rules are different now. I think it's really sinking in. Oh, she's crying. We should wrap this up soon. All the details can wait. Radiation oncologist to decide whether we could do some radiation or just chemotherapy.
What would the radiation do?
Well, the radiation could probably kill the tumor we see now, which would prevent it from causing any symptoms. But it would not keep more tumors from developing, because we know if it spread here, it has spread other places too.
Science, it's simpler, measurable. I give A and B and subtract C and I get this result, and I can do something to control it, or at least have the sense that I'm controlling it. But now all we have left is a miracle, and miracles are fickle. They don't always come, and we don't always know why. What if Joel's miracle doesn't come? I hope he lives. I've always hoped. But now I can't do anything but hope. Radiation. At least we can do something. Hope doesn't require signing papers or driving to hospitals or holding Joel in my lap. Hope is for something someone else has to do for us. And when doctors can't, well, invisible Jesus must.
We're so sorry.
oh God, I do not want a replacement baby. If that was your plan, I am not on board. I don't want some new baby to help me move on. I would not have chosen it. Oh God, Joel has to live, or I will not love this baby.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry, guys. It's not good.
MRI?
They've always been clear. Joel's got a recurrence of his tumor. Where is it? How big is it? Well, it's in the frontal cortex, and it's quite small at this point. But unfortunately, the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy. With an HRT, as soon as you have a recurrence of any kind, it is fatal. It is only a matter of time before it spreads to several locations. We have already thrown all the chemotherapy we have at it. We can't continue to give them chemotherapy that we know is resistant to. So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
How long are we talking about?
A few weeks to maybe 4 months.
Thank you, Ndichu. Happy to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's just I'm okay. Don't worry. I thought I could hold it on for while the game lasted, but guess it's just touching me a bit more than I thought it would. Thank you.
I have so many things stirring around in my spirit that I have to write to settle myself and find God's wisdom in the midst of chaos. I'm scared I won't be strong enough to face the things we might have to face in the coming weeks and months. But then I remember how much grace God gave us to walk out everything we've already faced. I've never felt completely overwhelmed, and I've never felt alone. So no matter what comes next, and I truly cannot even begin to guess how this will go, I know we will be carried. I want to shout out, look what God is about to do. Watch how he delivers Joel. And at the same time, I want to roll up in a silent ball and wait it out with fear and trembling, so aware of all my doubt, but yet convinced that my doubt is insignificant compared to God's faithfulness.
Guys, are you ready for bed?
Joel, lay down. Okay. Should we do a song?
Sure.
Okay, big boys, why don't you come in here and we'll sing the littles a lullaby.
I'm tired.
I know, it's bedtime. Ugh, okay. Elijah, lay down.
Babe, did you even check in his mouth?
Who's Joel? No.
Joel has chicken stuffed in his cheeks from dinner.
Getting out, that is so disgusting.
Been in there for the last 2 hours.
Oh,
Okay, hold on, I'm trying. Joel, ouch!
Did he just bite you?
Dear Eli, I feel nothing but pride for the way you battled cancer. I remember the way you learned to ride your tricycle down the hospital hallway instead of down the sidewalk like other 3-year-olds. It was hard for me to pray to God, thy will be done, when I really
Okay,
just wanted
don't
so
worry.
desperately for him to heal you. In the 4.5 years that you dealt with harsh treatments, only once did you ask why God let you get cancer. I hope he has been able to explain the why to you, as I have always believed that he knew how strong you were and wanted to use you in your situation to positively impact so many lives. I remember how you never let me go to bed without telling me that you loved me and how those were your very last words to me. You taught me what was truly important in life, son. Still now, years after you left Earth, people are impacted by your life and the lessons you taught us. Thousands of people from around the world read your blog and still feel such a strong connection to you, even though they never met you in person.
We've been through so much already. This is a new degree of tragedy, but it's not so much different from the struggle we've already been living. We pressed into God. We pressed into faith. We fought until we found peace. We stood in peace when our flesh wanted to strive more. We stood in peace when it started to feel like laziness or foolishness or both. We waited for God to direct us specifically in prayer because all the directions we had initiated had not panned out. We prayed for no nausea because that's what we felt in our spirits we were supposed to pray, even though we'd prayed it countless times before while Joel continued to vomit. We saw one small miracle and then another. We waited to pray specific things until we were given specific direction, and we saw bigger miracles. And yet, if you asked either of us if we were doing enough, trying hard enough, we would say no.
No.
this long day draws to a close, I am tired, but not sleepy. My face is puffy from crying. I have a dry throat and dry hands, a slight headache, and a desire to write down absolutely everything. I want to describe the feeling of being entirely empty and entirely resolute. I want to explore how I can be deeply sad and incredibly hopeful at the same time. I want to talk about holding Joel's hand, walking down the hall wanting to soak in the moment, to memorize the feeling of having his hand and mine, to let it matter, and then hating that my thoughts swing to, because what if I can't hold his hand one day? And hating that thought, wishing I could just appreciate each second of Joel without that appreciation spilling into the pre-morning I refuse to do because I believe he will live. But instead of fighting the brief thoughts of mourning, choosing to fight instead that lie that says that those thoughts betray some doubt, some mistrust of God, when I know that those thoughts make me human. That God knows I am human. He doesn't make Joel's victory dependent on me never feeling unsure.
I'll be okay, don't worry. Part of it.
So, how long will we be in California?
I don't actually know. That's kind of why we're packing up everything. It's because if the trial works really well, then maybe we'll stay in California for a really long time. Like, as long as it keeps helping Joel, then we want to stay and do the best we can for him and stay there where he's getting help. But if the medicine starts to not work, as soon as it's not helping him, I promise we'll come back home.
Are we going to Disneyland?
Yeah, of course. What do you think, Caleb? You okay with leaving for so long?
I'm kind of excited, but I'm kind of not. I mean, I think it'll be fun, but I just don't like missing school.
Oh, yeah.
You're the only 8-year-old to ever. That's amazing.
I hate to miss school, huh? But, like, why?
Well, I just hate having all that homework that I have to do.
Oh, you hate catching up from missing school.
Your teachers are going to send me homework, and we'll just try to do a little bit of it every day.
Oh, her expectation is so maddening sometimes. You know what she wrote on the eve of Joel's first surgery? The one back in January when we first found the tumor? I seriously feel like a kid on Christmas Eve. I'm pleading for God to spare his life, and I'm tempted to despair because self-inspection leads me to conclude I shouldn't expect much of anything. And yet my wife is expecting a surprise party from the Lord, replete with presents, supernatural miracles. I envy her.
Oh, the baby night.
Hop in bed, boys. Let's go.
Boys, get in bed.
Oh, can you at least tell us a story?
That dragon, Cancer.
Sure.
Okay. This is the story of a very brave knight named Joel.
Joel the baby knight?
Yes, Joel the baby knight, but he's also Joel the very brave knight, and he was being chased by a dragon named Cancer.
Because of his tumor?
Mm-hmm.
Where does the dragon live?
In a forest.
Is the dragon big?
very big.
Does the dragon breathe fire?
So much fire, you guys.
So, Joel has armor, like a sword and a shield and stuff?
Ooh, or maybe a spear?
Yeah, that sounds good. So brave Sir Joel with his sword and his shield and his awesome spear and his super jumping ability was being chased by a dragon named Cancer.
What other superpowers does he have?
He also has grace.
That's not a superpower.
It's the best superpower.
Do you guys know what grace means?
Yeah, it's kind of like help.
Yeah, it's kind of like help. You know, and he's not the only one who's ever tried to fight this dragon. Some very brave knights have fought this dragon and lost. And some are able to drive the dragon off, and they can go home, and they can quit fighting for a while. And the kingdom is...
Joel's been fighting this dragon for a long time, huh?
A long time.
But Joel found a nice empty cave where he could rest.
I said I hope I was a
And it
millionaire to
seems
invest in
like
cancer
the
treatment.
dragon couldn't
Yeah.
find him.
I wish.
But just when he thought that the danger was past, the dragon found his hiding spot and came after him in the cave.
Well, that dragon's going to kill Joel. Joel's going to lose.
Why do you say that?
Because Joel is just a baby. Babies can't kill dragons.
You're right. The baby can't kill the dragon. But that's the best part of the story. God fights for Joel. He fights that dragon cancer right with Joel. And we know that God can win even if Joel can't. That's grace.
Well, what about Tim from Church Mom? He died from cancer. Wasn't God fighting for him? Didn't he have grace?
Of course, God fought for Tim too. Tim fought so well. He was so brave and so strong. God let him rest. It may have seemed like the dragon won because Tim died. We know that Tim's in heaven and that he's with God and that God is so proud of him. So maybe for Tim, getting to be done fighting was grace.
It won't die. No matter how much he fights. Yeah, the music is nice. Ronnie.
Ryan! Oh, Ryan, get in the boat.
I can't.
You have to, you'll drown.
We're already drowning. How can you sit there like that?
Despair doesn't help anything.
Neither does false hope. And I'm not despairing.
How can you say false hope? You're drowning!
Well, you're missing your oars! And you don't even know where you're going. And yet you're so sure you're gonna get there.
It's better than drowning.
Well, enjoy floating on the surface like you always do.
There's nothing deep about drowning. Just get in the boat.
You have to let me feel this! Someone has to.
That's not fair. I love him as much as you do. I just really believe we're going to be okay.
You know, the day that my godmother died from cancer, I remember what my mother told me. She was fine. She wanted to go eat Chinese food. She got up from her bed. And she wanted to go. And the day after, it was over.
I'm sure my expectation looks like denial, but seeing Joel dying does not make me any less certain that he will be healed. In some ways, I feel more certain, not because the same doubts don't come to me, but because I know that they will not be entertained much longer, because this chapter is almost finished, and we will have an ending one way or the other. So the doubts and fears that make me reaffirm that even if I'm wrong, this is where I stand, become less and less powerful. People's conciliatory words of comfort meant to reassure us and help us accept Joel's death don't sit well with me. They aren't offensive because I know the heart behind them is good, but they are weak words because it's so obvious to me that death is the given. I don't have to work to be ready for it or accept it. It is coming whether I would accept it or not. It has been coming slowly for so long. I don't have to work to understand that Joel is dying. It is obvious. Heaven is amazing. And so I'm not worried about death. It will come regardless of where I stand and wait. But now, death is circling close enough for redemption to finally.
Thank you.
This is the part of the story where a daring rescue can thwart Death's intentions just in time, perhaps when it looks like it's already too late. I want to watch for that. I don't need to focus my eyes on Death, studying it in its slow progression. Its course is already clear. But there is a glory that is coming, and its journey to us is wild and quick and frightening, and I want to be watching for that glory. I want to stand trembling in awe before God and His power. Not sure that this thing that we've asked for is something we can quite manage, but trying anyway. Death is the given. But the life that is possible now for Joel, the miracle that could come now that death is so close, is something worth pursuing, worth risking everything to see with my own eyes.
The hydration. Hydration. Hydration, yeah.
Huh. The sunset looks pretty from here. The orange glow cast on the wall. Better than the muted colors of this hospital. I wonder why they choose blues and greens. They, the ones who choose the colors that heal. Green for life. Blue. For comfort. Purple stripes to hide the stains. This chair is too small and sticks to my skin. I hate vinyl.
It's been there for long.
Blue. Purple. The ocean, maybe? No, under the ocean. Silent, warm, and salty, like tears. He won't stop crying. I don't blame him. He feels miserable. I hate that we're here. I hate that he's sick. I just want him to feel better. It's okay, Joel. Shh. Oh, don't throw your head, buddy. Don't. Here we go. Bouncing around. Do you like that? Oh, I love your giggle. Bounce around. Is that funny? A bounce, a bounce, a bounce, bounce, bounce. Oh, he won't stop crying. I'm hungry. I wonder if he's hungry. He's screaming louder. Buddy, don't you want juice? He hits the box. I don't catch it. He drinks it greedily. Big, deep gulps. Okay, Jolie, that's enough. Breathe, kiddo. And he does. And I wipe his face of snot and tears and juice. And then he vomits. And I catch it. I always catch it. I know you're thirsty, buddy, but you'll throw it up. No, don't grab too hard. You'll squirt all the juice out. Here, let me have it. It's so late, Joel. Lay down. I can't hold you. I can't make you feel better. Oh, shh. Shh. Okay, buddy, okay. I'll hold you. Shh. Oh, Joel Bug. You look so miserable. No! Don't hit your head on the bars, Joel. Joel! I know you're mad. Please stop. Please. Stop. I shake. I weep. I pray. I plead. I need peace. I am empty. You are. I don't know all that you are. You are there. I want you here. I want you to call my son. I cannot. And you've brought us this far. He's still here, not dead, not there, with you. Oh God, I want him here with me. Please. Peace. He sleeps. Thank you.
Yeah, it is. It sure is.
There's a story in the Bible where Jesus and his disciples are on a boat. And a furious storm hits the sea, and everyone thinks they're gonna die. And where do you think Jesus is? Rowing alongside them? No. He's asleep. In the back of the boat. So his disciples are freaking out and wake him up, and they say, "Don't you care if we drown?" So Jesus gets up and he says to the storm, "Quiet, be still." And the sea becomes completely calm. Then he asks his disciples why they are so scared and if they have any faith at all. Like he was frustrated with them. Because even though Jesus said, "Let's go to the other side of the lake," his disciples thought he was going to just let them die.
Oh, we're in Nevada. We're in Nevada. We're in Nevada. We're in California.
So, now that we're in California, how much longer to San Francisco?
About 3.5 hours, bud.
Oh.
Well, it's 10 a.m. now, so that means you guys can grab one more item from your road trip bags.
And it's my turn to be the king. Oh.
Oh, Elijah, it's okay. You were a very good, noble, just, and true king. But now we have to do what Isaac wants.
My first edict as king is we dance like monkeys for 30 minutes.
Maybe like 5 minutes?
Nope, nope, babe. He said 30. We must do what he says.
This is the worst. Someone make Elijah the king.
Monkey tickles. There's monkey tickles, people.
My second edict as king is Elijah gets to be the king. Just kidding.
Good joke, King Isaac. What's the matter, Elijah? Was that too loud for you? Oh, I'm sorry, kiddo. You were too loud,
I'm okay. Thank you.
So Joel died. Everyone does eventually, I suppose.
They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves Joel. Yes, Jesus loves Joel. La 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 la. He loves Joel so much. Oh, he loves Joel. The Bible tells me so.
But more than that, if he does die, will Jesus even care? Will he weep for him as he did for Lazarus? Will he weep for me? I think greater than my fear of death is that of insignificance. Or rather, my default assumption is that my thoughts and passions and loves and the stuff of my being are insignificant. How could the creator of all that is and ever was love my son as he did Lazarus? And could my soul stranded on this blue raft awash in a sea of stars, ice, and dust matter enough to him to turn his hand in mercy?
Face.
Because even while Jesus wept for Lazarus, 5 minutes later he raised Lazarus from the dead.
I'm sorry. I should have known we'd both end up in the same place. We always do. It just scares me every time. I just really believe he'll be healed. I know you believe too, just when you act like that, I get all unsure.
I don't know that.
What do you mean?
I just hope that. I don't know.
Can't blame him. The temple of God.
Alright, kids, you know what time it is.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Just lots of emotion, you know? Thank you. Hope you're all right on your side too. Wait, interesting. Yeah, dinner's ready. Gurge. Well, I'm kind of.
Rise up. My God, come save him. Lord, rise up. My God, come save him.
Oh Lord, my God, let this boy's life return to him.
I mean, emotion or not, I really do hope you're okay. I'm
Will
okay.
not let you go unless you bless him.
I pray right now in the name of Jesus that you would heal, Father, right now that we don't accept sickness, we don't accept disease. Father, right now we claim and we thank you for Father, great wisdom and power.
I will not let you go unless you bless him.
What am I supposed to do?
Lord, rise up. Lord, rise up. I will not let you go unless you bless him. Save him. Lord, rise up. I will not let you go. Lord, rise up. I will not let you go unless you bless him. Save him.
No, don't go back. Oh boy.
Pray with all the strength, with all the faith that is in us, Lord. There is no side left in this
He was not in the wind. He was not in the earthquake. He was not in the fire. He was here in a gentle whisper.
The bird. Nick at the edge of the world.
So here we are. And the air is emptier without his laugh, and yet our hearts are still full, but with a different drink. And this ride we've been on for so long is silent, and so also the Lord. And so we sit here in this new silence, and long for the music to start again, and for the disc to spin again, even if it means going round and round for many more years. For at least we would be moving, and Joel would be laughing here on earth, and not only in heaven. But in this space, I sense his silence is only because he is drawing his breath. And now we know love and longing, empty and full, all in one moment. And I am grateful that we loved him well, and that we miss him well. And I hope that in the Lord's next breath, he will whisper his love song to you, his beloved, and that you will know him differently and more deeply. But now, we grieve in silence, yet not without his presence.
Looks like where we started.
I remember you. You made it too. I'm glad you're here. I love it here. I bet you would like it too. Look at all of these pancakes. Did you ever see pancakes like this? They're big as me. The big ones is for me. The little ones is for my dog. I always wanted a dog, and now I got one. I even got to name him Manju. Whoa, Bubbles? Manju's down to catch a bubble. He likes to bite him. I love Bubbles. Look, I can touch one. I want more bubbles. I love the bubbles.
That's a lot of bubbles.
You see a rainbow in a pebble? I'm here, Manju. Have another pancake.
Oh.
Manju loves syrup. Me too. Syrup is my favorite pie.
Lots of juice, pancakes, and syrup. Another pancake for the gogo.
I can eat whatever I want. I never fall.
He's never full. Well, that was a journey. For Joel even Green. He was 5 years old. Anonymous Games production. Association with Huya. Yeah, it sure was. Oh. I knew I was going to cry, but I wasn't expecting to be crying that much. It was a beautiful game. Made by beautiful people. For a beautiful boy. Right? Yeah. It's in the feels, isn't it? Well, I'm going to open up the donation for charity. I'm going to be donating myself. And if you have some spare change, please do consider giving for charity about Stand Up to Cancer, so we can help more people, those that don't have the luck and luxury of it. There. It will update correctly. That was, like I said, I wasn't expecting the emotions and the feels to be hitting me that hard when I started this.